Tipple Time is brought to you in part by Perfect Puree of Napa Valley and Maison Ferrand.
Here for another Tipple Time, Jonathan, at your service. Today we will make a simple highball style drink I call the Storm Chaser, and it has Plantation Rum OFTD, which is their overproof rum. It's 69% alcohol by volume, and this is really delicious. Actually, the cellar master, whom I know very well, Alexandre Gabriel, scoured these rum joints to figure out exactly how best to blend together Caribbean rums, along with some of my dear friends highlighting the flavors, actually highlighting the industry itself with these wonderful friends of mine, Jeff Berry, for instance, Martin Kate, Paul McGee, Dave Wondrich, and of course, cellar master Alexandre Gabriel, all together to make this fine, fine rum. So what I'll do is start with my tall highball glass, or Collins glass, as you may want to call it, and I'm doing 1.5 ounces of the Plantation OFTD rum. There we go. We're jiggering, of course, we're measuring, making sure everything is nice and precise. I have the Perfect Puree of Napa Valley, their pear puree, which works really well, not only seasonally, but year-round. I love pear in pretty much all types of cocktails, and this works really well with these flavors. And as you've probably heard me mention, if you're in the hospitality industry, you could get free samples of Perfect Puree of Napa Valley. We're throwing the link down here, and you can just follow that link. And adding a little bit of lime juice to balance things out, and just a touch of simple syrup. So I did 1/2 ounce lime juice, 1/4 ounce of simple syrup. And you know, the Perfect Puree of Napa Valley is great, especially in these times when you might be short-staffed at your bar or restaurant, and you may not have the time to make fresh fruit purees. Go ahead and buy these from your local food distributor or online. Comes frozen. It's really, really lovely. And then you just thaw it out and use it as you need. So we're adding ice into this Collins glass, and you see for those of you who are watching, you can see my fancy ice scooper, which is in fact not an ice scooper, but works really well. This is a nice little tip, a hack. This is a julep strainer, which I'm using as my ice scoop right now. And to top it off, kind of a dark and stormy variation, which is why I have my ginger beer. And there we go, just filling it up to the top. I have my spoon, and I am stirring it. Oh yeah. Beautiful, delicious. We'll add a straw, just like that. And do we have a garnish? I'm actually looking around for things, and I don't see my garnish, but that's okay because I've got the lime that I was going to cut and add as a garnish. Hilarious, right? Oh, here we go. Let's go ahead and add a little bit of, we're gonna add a touch of cinnamon sugar on top, just to give it a little bit of a fun flair. There we go. Okay. That's fine. I went off camera, folks, just in case you were wondering. And we'll give it a little straw taste. Oh, delicious. You know, it's not too sweet because of that rum. Great full body flavor. The pear works perfectly. That ginger flavor, it's just really nice and delicious. Cheers again to Tipple Time.
Tipple Time is brought to you in part by Maison Ferrand and Perfect Puree of Napa Valley.